Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, Shuck. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified. I let her get, she wanted, she feel that convertible drive feel, 87 the top hill, that you know what
it is. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shuck looking to pass here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that gives Carolina the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
14 more yards.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Shuck's gonna throw here. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And Shuck smartly avoids the contact, sliding down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone on 1st. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Throwing on second, Shuck. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw, Shuck. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right half. Fitzgerald sends this through. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down.
I love seeing those defenders that love to chirp and do a little talking throughout a game. There's a perfect chance to back up that talk. What a one-on-one battle to win.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Williams will look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. Will take over right at the 5 after the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming it.
And there it is. Touchdown, Panthers. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off. And then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kim. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Working on second down. Williams. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Cut him at the 31. Trey Hendrickson. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. And even 50 yards on the play. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. Third down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Williams to throw. Iron quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets some padded stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing, Chuck. This is a heater going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Mixon on second down. And they're going to be set up with a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal coming up. A gain of 12 on that play.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
On the carry. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Here's Shuck on second down. Catch is made in close. He's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. Teteroa McMillan with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. And after he's good from Fitzgerald. They bump their lead up to 14.
Panthers 17, Bears 3. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Bears 1st down.
42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Williams set to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shuck. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Here's Shuck on 2nd. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught, nice gain left side. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Fitzgerald will tack on the point after. And lead now 21.
Panthers 24, Bears 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. To throw, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Play clock was getting low. Kellen Moore's going to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long for him here. And that one is incomplete. They both went out for it, but neither guy could bring it in. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shuck to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, Shuck. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The deep pass comes up big. 48 yards.
And the Panthers 1st down.
1st and 10 here for Shuck as he approaches 200 yards passing in this opening half. Looking to throw here. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Panthers. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Panthers 31, Bears 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like, about 11 yards. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To throw is Williams. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is gonna get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Bears.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Makes the catch. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier.
Well, finally scoring a touchdown in the new year. Unfortunately, able to get it done before halftime. That'll settle down the nerves, the conversations a bit. But you know they've got to score more here in the second half.
Santos' extra point is good. And the lead reduced a bit. It's now 21.
Bears 10. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Chuck's going to throw here. Look at that power, deep left side. This is brought in at the 15. To the house, touchdown Carolina.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And they continue piling onto this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. By a man, he's in the clear. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Williams on 1st and 10. And he now sits at 9 of 20 passing for this one after that last snap. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Williams. Caught outside by Burden. This is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now here's Williams. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough ass partner, making that play against double coverage. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams has his man. It's a Dunze. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And he's going to be stopped a few yards from the end zone. Just a couple from what would have been first and goal.
He was brought down at the
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Quick throw left side complete. And across the line he goes. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown
Colston Loveland with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
This is caught, and he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Bears 18. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Schuck looking to pass here. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Working on 2nd down. Schuck. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Williams set to pass. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. To throw, Williams. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays. I even call a different one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down for about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Back to throw. Shuck. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Shuck on 2nd. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's making a bid for it. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Going on 4th, here's Shuck. Got his man. This is McMillan. He pays off. He gets them that 1st down, Brock. Love it when a team stays aggressive, even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Shuck on 2nd down. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Carolina. Tedero McMillan. The 3rd time that he has brought in a score this week. Well, after he's good from Fitzgerald. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Bears 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this. Always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
On second down, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to give the Bears the first down. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Offense to the line fast.
At the Panthers' 30-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Williams. Into traffic. Complete. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him.
A gain of 4 yards. And
to throw is Williams.
First down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing on second, Williams. Buying some time left. Throwing deep, back to the middle. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze, number 10 of his NFL career. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Bears 36. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Return starts from the goal line. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker.
That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during the game week in preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Shuck on first and 10, and he's very close to that 350-yard passing mark in this game. Back to throw. That's completed right side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues.
Bears 36. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel...
And he's going to go down here. They're on him back around the 28. Hendrickson gets him again.